Service has issued severe thunderstorm watch number 56, effective until 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This watch includes the following county, District of Columbia, and the following counties in Maryland: Anne Arundel, Baltimore, Carroll, Frederick, Hartford, Howard, Montgomery, and Prince George's, and the Maryland independent city of Baltimore, and the following counties in Pennsylvania: Adams and York, and the following: Chesapeake Bay north of Pools Island, Maryland; Chesapeake Bay from Pools Island to Sandy Point, Maryland; Chesapeake Bay from Sandy Point to North Beach, Maryland; Patapsco River, Chester River, and Eastern Bay. Remember, a severe thunderstorm watch means the conditions are favorable for the development of severe weather, including large hail and damaging winds, in and close to the watch area. While severe weather may not be imminent, persons should remain alert for rapidly changing weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible warnings. Stay tuned to NOAA weather radio, commercial radio and television outlets, or internet sources for the latest severe weather information. The National Weather Service in Sterling, Virginia has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Washington County in north-central Maryland, western Frederick County in north-central Maryland, northern Loudoun County in northern Virginia, Frederick County in northwestern Virginia, Clark County in northwestern Virginia, the city of Winchester in northwestern Virginia, Jefferson County in the Panhandle of West Virginia, eastern Morgan County in the Panhandle of West Virginia, Berkeley County in the Panhandle of West Virginia, until 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. At 12:41 p.m., severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from 7 miles east of Hancock to near Strasburg, moving east at 50 miles per hour. Hazard, 60 miles per hour wind gusts. Source, radar indicated. Impact, damaging winds will cause some trees and large branches to fall. This could injure those outdoors, as well as damage homes and vehicles. Roadways may become blocked by downed trees. Localized power outages are possible. Unsecured light objects may become projectiles. Locations impacted include Frederick, Leesburg, Hagerstown, Winchester, Martinsburg, Lansdowne, Thurmond, Charlestown, Emmitsburg, Shepherdstown, Municipal Stadium, Harry Grove Stadium, Millwood Pike, Ballinger Creek, Purcellville, Robinwood, Brunswick, Fountainhead, Orchard Hills, Ranson, and Berryville. Get indoors to protect yourself from wind and lightning. Trees around you may be down from damaging winds, so if you are near large trees, move to an interior room on the lowest floor. Don't drive underneath trees or in wooded areas until the threat has passed. The National Montgomery County in central Maryland, Prince George's County in central Maryland, Charles County in southern Maryland, Stafford County in northern Virginia, southeastern Loudoun County in northern Virginia, eastern Orange County in central Virginia, the city of Fredericksburg in central Virginia, the city of Falls Church in northern Virginia, Fairfax County in northern Virginia, southeastern Fauquier County in northern Virginia, southeastern Copeland County in northern Virginia, the city of Manassas Park in northern Virginia, Prince William County in northern Virginia, the city of Manassas in northern Virginia, the city of Fairfax in northern Virginia, King George County in central Virginia, Arlington County in northern Virginia, Spotsylvania County in central Virginia, the city of Alexandria in northern Virginia, until 1:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. At 1:04 p.m., severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from Broadlands to near Haymarket to 9 miles east of Orange, moving east at 50 miles per hour. Hazard, 60 miles per hour wind gusts. Source, radar indicated. Impact, damaging winds will cause some trees and large branches to fall. This could injure those outdoors, as well as damage homes and vehicles. Roadways may become blocked by downed trees. Localized Unsecure the light objects may become projectiles. Locations impacted include Arlington, Alexandria, Stafford, Centerville, Waldorf, Gale City, Rockville, Bethesda, Reston, Bowie, Leesburg, Annandale, Clinton, Springfield, College Park, Fredericksburg, South Riding, Fort Washington, Herndon, and Greenbelt. Get indoors to protect yourself from wind and lightning. Trees around you may be down from damaging winds, so if you are near large trees, the National Weather Service has issued severe thunderstorm watch number 58, effective until 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This watch includes the following counties in Maryland: Kent, Queen Anne's, and Talbot. Remember, a severe thunderstorm watch means the conditions are favorable for the development of severe weather, including large hail and damaging winds in and close to the watched area. While severe weather may not be imminent, persons should remain alert for rapidly changing weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible warnings. Stay tuned to NOAA Weather Radio, commercial radio and television outlets, or internet sources for the latest severe weather information. The National Weather Service in Sterling. Virginia has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Carroll County in north central Maryland, Howard County in central Maryland, Montgomery County in central Maryland, Frederick County in north central Maryland, western Baltimore County in northern Maryland, north central Prince George's County in central Maryland, northeastern Loudoun County in northern Virginia until 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. At 1:13 p.m., severe thunderstorms were located along the line extending from Pittsburgh to Frederick to Lansdowne, moving east at 50 miles per hour. Hazard, 60 miles per hour wind gusts. Source, radar indicated. Impact, damaging winds will cause some trees and large branches to fall. This could injure those outdoors, as well as damage homes and vehicles. Roadways may become blocked by downed trees. Localized power outages are possible. Unsecure the light objects may become projectiles. Locations impacted include Columbia, Germantown, Frederick, Rockville, Gaithersburg, Leesburg, Olney, Pikesville, Cockeysville, Westminster, Elk Ridge, Damascus, Lansdowne, Thurmont, Poolsville, Pittsburgh, Harry Grove Stadium, Ellicott City, Aspen Hill, and Catonsville. Get indoors to protect yourself from wind and lightning. Trees around you may be down from damaging winds, so if you are near large trees, move to an interior room on the lowest floor. Don't drive underneath trees or in wooded areas until the threat has passed. Number 56 remains in effect until 5 p.m. and now includes the following county: Calvert, Maryland. Remember, a severe thunderstorm watch means the conditions are favorable for the development of severe weather, including large hail and damaging winds in and close to the watched area. While severe weather may not be imminent, persons should remain alert for rapidly changing weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible warnings. Stay tuned to NOAA Weather Radio, commercial radio and television outlets, or internet sources for the latest severe weather information. Severe thunderstorm watch number 56 remains in effect until 5 p.m. for the following county: District of Columbia, and the following counties in Maryland: Anne Arundel, Baltimore, Calvert, Carroll, Frederick, Hartford, Howard, Montgomery, and Prince George's, and the Maryland independent city of Baltimore, and the following counties in Pennsylvania: Adams and York, and the following: Chesapeake Bay North. Sandy Point in Maryland, Chesapeake Bay north of Pools Island, Maryland, Chester River to Queenstown, Maryland, Eastern Bay, Patapsco River including Baltimore Harbor, until 3:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. At 1:17 p.m., Doppler radar indicated severe thunderstorms capable of producing dangerous winds in excess of 50 knots approaching the waters, moving east at 50 knots. Locations impacted include Fort Smallwood State Park, Turkey Point, Pinehurst, Kent Narrows Bridge, North Point State Park, Magothy River, Hart Miller Island, Chester River, Gibson Island, Botkin Point, Pools Island, Spessooby Island, Love Point, Gunpowder River, Baltimore Light, 7-Foot Knoll, Aberdeen Proving Ground, and Little River. A severe thunderstorm watch remains in effect until 5 p.m. for central and northern Maryland and the adjacent coastal waters. The National Weather Service in Sterling, Virginia. The National Weather Service in Sterling, Virginia has issued a special marine warning for Chesapeake Bay from North Beach to Drum Point, Maryland, Chesapeake Bay from Sandy Point to North Beach, Maryland, Choptank River to Cambridge, Maryland, and the Little Choptank River, Eastern Bay, Pawtuxet River to Brooms Island, Maryland, Tangier Sound and the inland waters surrounding Bloodsworth Island, until 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. At 1:25 p.m., Doppler radar indicated a severe thunderstorm capable of producing dangerous winds in excess of 50 knots approaching the waters, moving east at 50 knots. Locations impacted include Choptank River, Eastern Bay, Blackownet Point, Greenberry Point, Cuckold Creek, Shadyside, Herring Bay, Highland Beach, Sandy Point State Park, Severn River, Bloody Point Light, Thomas Point Light, Calvert Cliffs, Poplar Island, Nass Narrows Bridge, Tillman Island, Chesapeake Beach, Solomon's Island, Town Creek, and Naval Academy. A severe thunderstorm watch remains in effect until 5 p.m. for central and southern Maryland and the adjacent coastal waters. The National Weather Service in State College, Pennsylvania has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Lancaster County in south central Pennsylvania, Adams County in south central Pennsylvania, York County in south central Pennsylvania, until 2:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. At 1:29 p.m., severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from near Dillsburg to near Hampton to near Lake Heritage, moving east at 65 miles per hour. Hazard, 60 miles per hour wind gusts. Source, radar indicated. Impact, expects damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Parkville, Red Lion, New Holland, Manheim, Michaelstown, Dallastown, Hanover, Ephrata, Lidditz, Akron, Millersville, Mount Joy, Willow Street, Spry, Columbia, York, East Petersburg, Gettysburg, Elizabethtown, and Lancaster. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Intense thunderstorm lines can produce brief tornadoes and widespread significant wind damage. Although a tornado is not immediately likely, it is best to move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. These storms may cause serious injury and significant property damage. Torrential rainfall is occurring with these storms and may lead to flash flooding. Do not drive your vehicle through flooded roadways. Severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from near Colesville to Rossland to near Fort Belvoir, moving east at 60 miles per hour. Hazard, 60 miles per hour wind gusts. Source, radar indicated. Impact, damaging winds will cause some trees and large branches to fall. This could injure those outdoors, as well as damage homes and vehicles. Roadways may become blocked by downed trees. Localized power outages are possible. Unsecured light objects may become projectiles. Locations impacted include Arlington, Alexandria, Waldorf, Dale City, Rockville, Bethesda, Bowie, Annandale, Annapolis, Clinton, Springfield, College Park, Crofton, Fort Washington, Greenbelt, Langley Park, Beltsville, Fort Hunt, Groveton, and Forestville. Get indoors to protect yourself from wind and lightning. Trees around you may be down from damaging winds, so if you are near large trees, move to an interior room on the lowest floor. Don't drive underneath trees or in wooded areas until the threat has passed. A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until don't drive underneath trees or in wooded areas until the threat has passed. Virginia has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for eastern Carroll County in north central Maryland, Baltimore City in northern Maryland, northern Anne Arundel County in central Maryland, Howard County in central Maryland, east central Montgomery County in central Maryland, Harford County in northern Maryland, Baltimore County in northern Maryland, north central Prince George's County in central Maryland, until 2:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. At 1:47 p.m., severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from near Stewartstown to Towson and near Fort Meade, moving east at 60 miles per hour. Hazard, 60 miles per hour wind gusts. Source, radar indicated. Impact, damaging winds will cause some trees and large branches to fall. This could injure those outdoors, as well as damage homes and vehicles. Roadways may become blocked by downed trees. Localized power outages are possible. Unsecured light objects may become projectiles. Locations impacted include Baltimore, Columbia, Severn, Pikesville, Little River, Cottiasville, Elk Ridge, Aberdeen, Havre de Grace, Riviera Beach, Aberdeen Proving Ground, Baltimore Washington Airport, Fort Smallwood State Park, Gibson Island, Sillery Bay, Mueller's Island, North Point State Park, Sparrows Point, Pinehurst, and Bonfim Point. Get indoors to protect yourself from wind and lightning. Trees around you may be down from damaging winds, so if you are near large trees, move to an interior room on the lowest floor. Don't drive underneath trees or in wooded areas until the threat has passed. The National Weather has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Newcastle County in northern Delaware, northeastern Kent County in northeastern Maryland, Cecil County in northeastern Maryland, northwestern Salem County in southern New Jersey, southwestern Chester County in southeastern Pennsylvania, southwestern Delaware County in southeastern Pennsylvania, until 2:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. At 1:59 p.m., severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from Delta to Falston to Towson, moving east at 60 miles per hour. Hazard, 60 miles per hour wind gusts and penny-size hail. Source, trained weather spotters. Impact, expects damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Severe thunderstorms will be near Rock Springs, Richardsmere, Conowingo, West Nottingham, and Octoraro around 2:10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Calvert, Rising Sun, Glenroy, and Farmington around 2:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Havre de Grace, Oxford, Lombard, Blake, Woodlawn, Zion, and Pleasant Hill around 2:20 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Northeast, Charles eastern Newcastle County in northern Delaware, Kent County in central Delaware, Talbot County in eastern Maryland, Queen Anne's County in northeastern Maryland, Caroline County in eastern Maryland, Kent County in northeastern Maryland, until 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. At 2:08 p.m., severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from near Miller's Island to near Annapolis to near Deal to near Prince Frederick to Sheridan Point to near St. Clements Bay, moving east at 65 miles per hour. Hazard, 70 miles per hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. Source, trained weather spotters. Impact, hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expects considerable tree damage. Wind damage is also likely to mobile homes, roofs, and outbuildings. Locations impacted include Dover, Easton, Centerville, Talbot, Smyrna, Seaford, Chestertown, Denton, Centerville, Laurel, Harrington, Camden, Clayton, Federalsburg, Bridgeville, Greensboro, Oakland, Ridgely, Chesel, and Rock Hall. This is a dangerous situation. These storms are producing widespread wind damage. Seek shelter now inside a sturdy structure and stay away from windows. This severe thunderstorm may contain little or no lightning. Do not wait until you hear thunder before taking cover. The National Weather Service in Mount Holly, New Jersey has issued a Thunderstorm watch number 56 remains in effect until 5 p.m. and now includes the following.